Okay, so welcome to this evening or this daytime, if you're watching the replay, of how to create with Healy. I have created this session because I wanted to have a little bit of fun with Healy. A lot of us get quite serious on how to use it and worry about if they're using it in the right way or with the right amount of frequencies. And this is something that's coming up a lot for everybody. And it's a question I get a lot about how to actually take care of using Healy in the best way for everybody. And I always come back to is there is no right or wrong way to use Healy. It's all about intention, and it's about actually allowing the trust to come in and to also breathe through it and use Healy how you like to use Healy. And that's the best method. Like we're all so different, it means that we all also work with quantum and frequency in a different way. So anything that you take from today's session is yours. If you don't agree with it, or if you want to choose a different method, that's absolutely fine. I have already kind of put together a little bit of kind of ideas and examples of how I would create with Healy. And then you can use that as an inspiration to actually go and do it yourself. And you can also make notes during the session. Also, you can actually do some of the exercises during the session. I'm not going to spend too long on it. What I recommend is watch the overview, and then you can always go back in the replay and then watch it and pause the video, and you can then do the exercises yourself, because it's a great guide to kind of get started. So my first challenge when I started to create vision boards is usually like where to even start, how to visualize what it is that you want. And it can be anything from, wanting just peace and joy in your life to a better relationship with your partner, or more money, or a better, more like kind of freedom in your work. It's really endless what you could ask for, but how do you collect everything and put it all together into Healy? So what I'm doing today is I'm going to quickly show you a presentation. I know I just kind of threw something together. It's not very long. And then we're going to just jump onto the Healy, and I'm going to input like some ideas for a vision board for me. And then obviously you can do it for yourself at the same time if you want to. If you've already got some pictures, or you've already got some sounds and frequencies that you've collected, that's the first step. Then you can do it with me whilst we're doing this session. Okay. Now I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. So I should actually start from the beginning of the presentation. That would help. All right. So your vision and Healy. Okay. So it's all about creating a vision board. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have actually done vision boards before in the past. It's something that I always intend to do, but I don't always end up doing it. But this is a really good kind of tool to kind of get what it is that you want into kind of the material world. We work a lot with our minds and spirituality, but we live here in the now, the here and now. And as much as we love to work on our spirituality and our personal growth, it's important that we really work on our physical as well, and that we're here and that we are happy in our physical. I mean, actually, we should be very grateful that we're here in the physical. And as much as we like to work with frequencies and healing, always come back to the here and now and what you have at the minute. So how to start your vision board is, first of all, do a status check. Okay, so you can stop and do this at any time. If you want to watch the replay, you can pause this moment and you can do this. So what is a status check? So first of all, you sit down with your journal, you reflect on the past year. Okay, it can be also the past month if you like, or the past few months since January. Okay, and then what you do is you kind of consider where you're at the moment, what's working in your life, what isn't working in your life. Also look back over the last years, like maybe a couple of years. What's happened? What goals have you achieved? What lessons have you learned? What are you grateful for? Okay. This step sets the stage for everything else. it's really important that we really look at what it is that we want rather than just kind of grabbing something. It's much more stronger if you really tap into you, and even if it includes a meditation, that's really useful. Okay, second step is looking at different areas of your life and seeing what it is that you want in each area of your life. So, for example, there is money. It's a big one for everyone at the moment, and I think it's extremely important for anyone that's working in the spiritual realm. I do believe that once any of us in the spiritual realm receive the money that we really need to be free and to feel relaxed in life, where we're not running on the hamster wheel trying to survive whilst doing our work, our spiritual work. This is a life changer, and it's a key in life. And I do believe that it's our time at the moment, anyone that's watching it, to receive financial abundance so that we can focus on our projects. So money's a big one. And at the minute, that's something I've been working through, money blocks. You may have watched a previous Healy Hangout about money blocks. That's really good, by the way. And it also has a meditation in it. So please feel free to go and watch that if you're struggling with money or struggling to move through your money blocks. It's a really good one. We've then got fun and leisure. So looking at that area of your life, what kind of fun do you want to bring into your life? Do you want to have more of a social life? Are you like kind of a busy mother at the moment and could really do with a break? Do you want to go and do some shopping? Would you like to go to the cinema more often? Would you like to meet some more friends? Have a think about what it is that you're missing in that area of your life. Okay, we've got career. So again, that's all about your purpose in life, especially in the spiritual realm or in the, in the healing realm. What is it that you actually want to do? Are you at where you feel good, or is it something else that you're looking for, or don't you know? Something that we can get clarity on when we're building this vision board. Okay, so then we've got home environment. So how is your home environment at the moment? Is there something that doesn't work? Is there something that is making you feel anxious? Is there someone in the house that maybe is not happy and it's kind of affecting everyone else in the house? Is your dog going crazy because it's new and it doesn't know anyone? Is it a puppy? Are you struggling with, time management with family? Have a think about what it is in your home environment that you're not really loving at the moment. Okay, or maybe you're loving it and you want to just enhance that. Okay, friends and family. So have a think about that again, where you want to be at. Is there any areas of your life in that sense that you would like to improve? Your significant other or your love, your partner in life. What kind of so what is that? Where would you like to? 1 second, I'm just going to. Hi, Ali. Mute you for a second. All right, awesome. So so significant other, love relationship. Do you have a love relationship? Do you want one? Are you struggling with one right now? Having a think about that as well. Health, where are you at? Do you feel healthy? Could you do with more energy? Could you do with less pain? Would you like to be more fit? Would you like to do some more fitness in your life? Would you like to be more motivated? Just have a think about those areas as well. And then finally, personal growth. Where are you at with that? Would you like to do a little bit more of that? Do you feel ready and really grounded? Just have a think and look at those areas of life. That's called a status check. Okay, so you might want to stop and pause the video if you're watching the replay and have a think about those areas. And then we're going to start with the next stage. All right. So setting goals. Really good to set goals. So sit down with a pen and paper, think about your goals for the year. Okay. So you could do a vision board once a year, and you can then send these frequencies that we're going to enter into the Healy for the whole year. You could do it once a month. You could do it once a week. You could do it every single day if you want to. It depends on the goals. They may change. You may add some more. Maybe you start with 1 month and then you see where it goes. You don't have to have a massive plan, but have a think about what goals you would like to bring into your life at the moment. Okay. So basically the initial step is a massive big like brain dump. Everything goes onto the paper, all right? It includes big goals, dreams, for example, write a book, learn how to meditate, take the family on vacation, all right? So it also can be the little wishes, for example, like get a vacuum cleaner or something in my life. I'm currently spring cleaning the house and I'm absolutely loving it. And I just bought some new rugs, but I also would like to get a painting for the wall. I want to start to just get the things I need. I want a juicer in my life. Some people want to get a water filter, fully recommend that, a new washing machine, whatever it is, material things are important. It makes life easier. Okay. And then you can also write down your intentions. So, for example, be more mindful, connect with family better. And then you can also write any words for the year: clarity, joy, peace. So yeah, that's just the first step. All right. If you're a bit stuck about what it is that you want to bring into your life. Okay. The next step of doing this exercise is prioritizing, because obviously we don't have like forever to put everything into Healy. You're just going to pick the best things that are the most important. You can still add them later, but it's important that we prioritize. So what you do is you can circle the most important things, or you can create a new list, put them in an order from the biggest priority to the least priority. And then we've got the question to ask yourself for this is, what are the things that you really, really want to happen above all else? Okay. Those are always the ones that definitely go on the vision board. Everything else will end up on the vision board, but it's important that the big ones are the most important. Okay. Next step then is finding images, words, and sounds. So this is something that I've kind of done already, because I'm going to just run through this and add them to the Healy to show you how to do it. But really cool if you can spend time with this, do it with the whole family, get all the kids involved. It's a great family activity to do. So it's like grabbing some magazines, collect some really cool things that things that you'd normally throw away. Like, I don't know, sometimes I collect the tea boxes because there's quite cool images on them, or, anything that inspires you. It's quite a cool activity. You could have like a vision board box where you can just start collecting special things that you think that you can add to your vision board in the future. Okay. So yeah, magazines, you can take everything like colors, words, interesting images, and you can hunt for images and words that relate to your goals. If you can't find a good image for any of your goals, definitely go on the computer. It's great. May as well. We can find everything on there, do an image search, and then print off anything that you like. And that's going on your vision board as well. If you don't want to do this, by the way, on paper, you don't have to, because obviously we're going to put it onto the Healy anyway. So you might just want to start by doing this on the computer and screenshotting some bits, and then making a folder. So having a vision board folder on your computer and just drag everything in there that you want to kind of add to your Healy. Okay. Great. And, search for some sounds as well and frequencies that you think that you could really add into your Healy that could enhance your healing session and able to kind of attract your and whatever it is that you're looking for in your life, attract it even stronger with frequencies. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Okay, so then the next step is we're going to create a focus and intention, and we're going to do an aura scan. So we can use the aura module for this, or we could use the coaching module. So it's really up to you. I'm going to show you just both briefly, and then we'll pick one of them. Then we're going to add in all of your pictures and frequencies into Healy. Now, it's not going to be yours today. It's going to be mine, just because I've added a few of my own, but it's time for you to kind of collect them. If you're watching the replay, you can actually stop the video now and go and grab some pictures from online, or if you've already got some, that's great, and get ready with your Healy so you can input them into your Healy at the same time, and we'll help each other. Okay. All right. So let me just check that I'm still online on my computer. Let me just see on my tablet. Yes, I am. Great. Excellent. Okay, stop sharing there for the moment. Perfect. All right. Okay, so now we're seeing my screen for my Healy. Now I've already added the pictures on my tablet already, preparing for the session. So you're going to see, I have thought about it quite a bit, although you're going to add more in as you know, you can add a different category for each one if you want to. We're going to have a look at that now. Okay, so adding yourself as a client, you can also add your family in if it's something that's for a whole family vision board. In that sense, you would then add in a group, and then you can do it that way. So if that's like a group of you that are doing it, but I'm just doing it for me at the moment. So I'm going to click my name. You've got all my details there. You can see it. All right. And then we're going to just look at two of the options that we could do to do a vision board. Okay, so we'll start with the coaching. So if we click coaching analysis, coaching is quite nice because you can actually like kind of search different, you can scan different categories, especially because it's a vision board for if it's regarding your life purpose and things like that. It's quite cool to kind of see what comes up on the scan as well. Okay, just searching for my Healy. And this is where we enter a focus. Now, in terms of a vision board and having the right focus, it's really up to you. And it can be, you know, I do recommend it to be quite specific, but we're going to be adding our own specific visions into the scan. So the overall focus would be something like, I attract everything that I want in my life, or I attract all that I would like to, that would bring me harmony and joy in my life. It can be something like that. Okay. And just to show you how I would work with the coaching. So entering the focus, I attract everything well, actually, I want to say something like, I am a magnet to all aligned frequencies, wishes, and dreams, and all is already done. So for example, that's already done in another timeline. You just have to attract it into this timeline. So that's why I've created this one. You can find your own one by even just Google searching on the internet, something that resonates with you, or you can just make one up for yourself. Okay, so going now to select the database. Now it depends, you know, with a vision board, I would probably go for goals, but it depends on your vision board. If you feel like it kind of is, your vision board is more about career, then focus on career. If you want to work on emotional balance, then focus on emotional balance. You know, you can choose this personal relationships, potential, self-worth, social relationships, spirituality. I mean, you could have one of each. So for example, we could just click them all. If there's something of all in your vision board, do that. And we're going to tick the box. Okay. And we're going to start the analysis. Now you're going to get a reading for all of these, and we're going to add our own. So it's going to be quite a big one. Okay. Start analysis. So potentials, goals, finances, career, spirituality, social relationships, family relationships, personal relationships, self-worth, emotional balance, Excellent. We've got something of everything here. I'm going to quickly read through them. Boundaries and team spirit. I optimize the relationship between boundaries and team spirit. I recognize the unconscious causes that lead me to jump from the polarity of closeness and unity to the polarity of separateness. Wow, this is quite amazing. The transition of my feeling for closeness and unity, as well as the feeling of separateness, is always an optimal flow and balance. I am integrated in unity, allow closeness, and thereby always remain myself. Amazing. I'm definitely going to keep that in my vision board, because I feel that that is very on point at the moment, and it really resonates with me. And then we've got next one, resolving motivational disorders. I identify and harmonize and transform the following issue that is affecting my motivation. Challenges can be dangerous. I don't know what will come of them, and I cannot accept them. Very relevant in my life right now. Excellent. I'm quite a positive person, so when challenges come into my life, I do struggle a little bit with like having to deal with them. And then self-acceptance. And what I mean, by the way, with that previous comment I just made in terms of challenges, it's usually I struggle with other people's challenges rather than my own. With mine, I'm fine. With other people, I'm like, whoa, can't do this type thing. So then we've got self-acceptance. So I accept my compulsions and consciously deal with them. We've got the profession and work. I recognize and harmonize and transform what causes me stress in my job and work. Difficulty with being a follower of orders. That makes sense too. I experience the power to understand and implement the following focus for my benefit and for the benefit of the whole. Waking up. Amazing. Family relationships, here we go. Dissolve imprints and ancestral claims. I recognize my imprints and ancestral claims. I release all blockages that prevent my will in the divine light of love. I mean, this makes so much sense for me. I mean, I wouldn't normally do such a big reading, but I'm really drawn to do this right now. I don't know why. I usually just follow my intuition. So if you feel drawn to do this, do it before you create your vision board, because it's really going to align your thoughts beforehand. Especially if things resonate, okay? Self-love and altruism. I practice love of self and altruism. I recognize subconscious reasons that lead my ego to separate me from the true love. I release the power of my ego, and I'm tied to my inner source of love. I see, think, and act with my heart, and my mind is my loving servant. Individual qualities. I grow into my perfect wholeness by developing and harmonizing my personal quality pedagogical skills. Interesting. And then we've got, I recognize the unconscious causes that lead me to drag myself down in the well-being and energy levels. I can stand to feel good and be happy permanently. I end the drama of sabotaging myself in my well-being and happiness. And then silence. So brilliant, good one to end with. The following silence meditation strengthens me. The mind cannot experience the silence. I give up all expectations, notions, and ideas and let myself be guided. I can honestly tell you that reading for all of them is so true that with what's going on with my life right now. And I'm really happy I just did that, because I haven't done a coaching scan in a while. But it's just something that I would recommend doing if you're going to go into all the areas of your vision board. Okay, so we're going to add our own now. We're going to keep all of them. Okay, and how we do that, all right, is do you see the little pen in the corner of each scan result? And there's a cross as well. You can cross them off if you don't want to keep any of them. If you just want to have just your vision board on here, that's absolutely fine. I want to keep mine. So I'm just going to add an action, add manually. Okay, and then we get to edit an entry, all right? What we're going to do is we're going to add in just some pictures of my vision board, all right? So I'm just going to get them off my phone so I can give already a little bit of introduction before I go and get the picture. So this is something that would be really good if you've got the pictures saved on your tablet or on your phone in advance, so you can just go and grab them. Okay, so I'm going to start off with health, okay, a health vision. So in my life right now, I feel like I could have a bit more relaxation in my bones and in my body. And for that is something that I would usually take magnesium. Now you can go and take physical magnesium in any stage, and I do, but it's also nice to also send the frequencies into our field as well. Now, not only that, I also want to send vitamin C into my field. I think vitamin C is very important at the moment, especially when there's so many people that are ill. So I'm going to add in both vitamin C and magnesium into my field. And with that, I would like to add a desired state. So I'm going to add in my health is at optimal is optimal. I'll do. Doesn't have to be massive. It can also be more specific as well. For example, if you have pain in your knee, you can say my knee is free, and I would stay away from the word pain because it's a negative word. I would always say the positive. So my knee is free, my knee is flexible, and my knee is strong, something like that. Actually, my knee has been playing up, so I might add that in. My health is at optimal. I'm going to put happiness in there. Is in optimal happiness. Okay, something like that. And then desired state, my right knee is strong and flexible, something like that. Okay, then we're going to just go down to the bottom, and here you're going to find the relevance, your intensity, and also potency. Thank you, Bernie. Yeah, definitely. We can hold stress on our knees, Bernie said. It's also about like afraid to move forward, for example. That's also another one. My knee started hurting about 2 months ago, actually. And I always say it's emotional, any kind of pain in the body. So it's really good to look into the emotions of what's going on right now in your life. And often, anyway, when we start sending these frequencies and when we start doing scans, a lot of emotions will probably get cleared, and maybe some of your pain will disappear as well when you do certain scans with the Healy. So in this, I'm going to put intensity 10 because why not? If you feel like you're very sensitive, don't do intensity 10. Do a less intensity. I have I have someone who I work with who actually we've been talking a lot about this, and sometimes when intensity comes up at 2 in a scan, it means it needs more, it's more powerful when it's more subtle. So a little bit less. So it's sometimes it needs to be a gentle, consistent frequency rather than it being a strong one, which is going to be too much for the body. So just have a think about what it is, where your pain is from 1 to 10, and then decide how much you would like to have intensity wise. And would you prefer it more gentle, or would you prefer it more stronger in the moment? That's up to you. Have a think about that in your health. Okay, maybe I won't do 10 intensity, but perhaps I'll just do 8. I think that's enough. That's 7 will do. Potency, it doesn't really matter. You can add it in if you'd like to. I don't really always do it because I'm not 100% sure of the homeopathic remedies. What you can do is have a think about whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. So physical is a D, mental, emotional is a C, and the spiritual is LM. So have a think. It doesn't matter which number. Usually the lower the number, the more, the less strong it is, because it's with homeopathy, the more diluted something is, it's the higher the number. So it means that if it's D100,000, it means it's been diluted 100,000 times. If it's D8, then it means it's been diluted 8 times. Like I said, the more diluted, the stronger it is. So keeping an eye on that if you'd like to pick a number. It doesn't matter so much, just once your intensity is, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. And you can also pick karmic and ancestral. If you think it's an ancestral issue with your health, then pick one of those ones. Okay, there is a chart which I will add to the replay of this video. some of you will already have it anyway. Okay, adding a symbol. So add symbol. And here we're going to add image. Now you can add as many as you want in. I'm going to click add image. Okay, and we're going to go to my gallery. And I've already taken pictures of magnesium. There you go. It's Clive de Carle's magnesium blend. And add another image. Choose from gallery. Vitamin C. Okay. So we've got both there. You'll see them one after the other. Okay. And I think that was it. That's all I wanted to put in this particular one. Okay. Now you can also record a vibration. Now to record a vibration, what you need to do is put on maybe you could actually get like an instrument, like some tuning forks, or you can actually go online and take a little clip of a video with a specific frequency, if you'd like to do that, and add that on as well. I'm just going to check the chat. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. Thanks. All right, so adding those types of things is quite nice. We're not going to do it on this one at the moment, but you could go and add something in, like go and search for like a health frequency. So for example, if I just go and have a quick look on my computer, if I search frequencies for optimal health, so you've got some like binaural beats coming up. You've got like 62 to 72 hertz frequency for optimal physical and mental health. That could be quite good. We could totally use that. Let's just
I don't see how we can grow unless we've
got the ads first. Sorry.
Our game on social media. I don't have time to manage all those different
I'm
platforms.
just going to skip that now. And we should come up with some sound. You might not hear it, everyone, because obviously I can only hear it from my side, but I'm going to record the vibration now. Okay, great. Now, you might not have heard that on my Zoom session because obviously the sound is not always clear, but I've now recorded the sound. You just put your Healy next to wherever the sound is, and then you can do it, but you can do it through time and space. All right. So now we've got in magnesium blend, vitamin C, and we've also got the sound frequency at the bottom. Now, what you do now is just, you see the cross at the top, you just click the cross. It's not going to delete anything. It's added in there now. And we're going to click the tick. Okay, so that should be in there now at the bottom, or is it the top? At the top, there you go. My health is in optimal happiness. And it's more specific with the knee. I'll move it. Okay, drinking water, always good. Take a moment for a second and drink some water. It's always healthy. Okay. As you can imagine, it can take a bit of time to kind of add these things into your Healy, okay? But it's good. Take the time to do it. Okay, next one, let's add more. So add manually. The next one that we're going to add in is a little bit about like being more grounded, actually, and also inviting sunlight to be more in my life. I'd like to get more vitamin D. But through sunlight. And yeah, I'd like to add something just to kind of cleanse my energy as well. So I'm going to start with the groundedness. I want to be more grounded in this present moment because there's a lot happening with energies at the moment. And there's a lot of challenges coming up in my life, not personally, but for the people around me. So that's also home environment. So desired state. I am grounded through challenging moments. Okay, and then you know, you can go more deeply into that, into the desired state description. So, you know, you could say what it is that's challenging, or you could even say, you know, everything is everything's harmonious. So, for example, everything is harmonious and peaceful and flowing. The angels guide me every step of the way. Something like that. You know, you can go really deeply into this if you want to. All right, and then we're going to go down to the bottom. This one is definitely 10 because I need to be more grounded. And we're going to go into add symbol. And we're going to add an image. Choose from the gallery. And we're going to, I've taken pictures of, where is it, stones, because I feel like stones always ground me. I don't know about you. So you can pick a crystal if you like, but stone is what I want to pick right now. So it should be there. Has it popped up? Let's try it again. There you go. Some stones really ground me. I'm going to send those into my field. Okay, and we're going to add another image. I wanted to bring more sunlight into my life. So I've taken a picture of the sun today. I didn't get much time to go out for a walk, but I'm adding sunlight. So now you've got stones, and then I've got sunlight. All right, and then one more I'd like to add in, which is this picture, which is a very important picture for me. It's, I really believe in connecting with nature, and at the moment especially, I really could do with that extra grounding. So this picture here, it's showing kind of like someone from an indigenous tribe or a land healer. And in her tray, she's got water, fire, earth, and air. And these are all the elements to create a more balanced step in life. Now, I mean, this is perfect to go on a visual vision board, but, you know, to put it in your Healy, it's also really nice to do it. And I'd love to connect more with the elements at the moment. So that's another reason why I'm adding that in. Okay, great. So we've got those 3 pictures in, and on top of that, now I don't know, what I will do is I want to add in my water chimes. Now I've got water chimes, I'm just going to get them. So you will hear my water chime, hopefully. And what I want to do is I want to record the vibration of the water chime. So I'm going to start by clicking record vibration. My Healy's right next to it. So it's just scanning again. Okay, so we've now added in the water chimes for just that flow of life. Excellent. Just checking. How are you recording it, Abbey? Okay, so what when you go and add a symbol, so when you've done whatever it is that you're doing, so, you know, when you add in your own intention, it says record vibration. As soon as you click record, it starts to record it. If you've got a pre-recording, then I'm not sure how to do that. I think you've got to record it in the moment. So if you've got if you go to your sound, wherever it is, turn on the sound and then just click record vibration on the Healy, on the app. It should work that way. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's perfect. It was more that I was wondering how to record it. I was stupid actually. I was thinking I'd find the sound on my phone and then I'd need to play it on my phone and record it at the same time, but I'd obviously have to have a separate device, wouldn't I, to do that?
Yeah, I think so. I have actually recorded all of this as well on my Healy already, on my phone, but I realized also now that you can't actually add a vibration like you can add an image. You've got to record the vibration in the moment. So yeah, another device if you want to do a sound, or just get like a live sound of some sort.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. Okay, so we've got those for groundedness and for flow of life. So I'm just going to click the cross button and that's done. So I'm going to tick the box. And now at the top, we've got groundedness and my health is optional. Okay, great. Next one. Actions, add manually. And we've got desired states. So let's have a look at my pictures again. Now I've taken a picture of copal. Copal is an incense which I love to use, especially for cleansing the aura, and it's a bit like sage, which is also like very good at getting rid of negative energies, but it's also very good for just heightening your awareness and being more centered. So I'm going to add some copal into Healy as well. And what do I want to bring in? So you've got to really think about the focus and what it is that you wanted to bring. Just getting the exact info of copal incense. I just want to just give you the exact what it's used for. So it's used to purify energy of spaces, places, and objects. So it's like sage, like I said, and it also it clears negative energy and it makes positive changes. Now that's something that I really could do with a bit of my life at the moment. So I'm definitely going to put that in. So I'm going to use the desired state. I'm going to just use that as an inspiration. You can always get inspiration from online. You don't have to know what the focus is, but just once you resonate with it. So I know I'd like to say my environment is clear. Actually, I'm going to put negative in there. My environment is purified. And brings positivity. Brings positive changes, actually. That's a good one. Okay, great. So I'm going to tick the box. Well, I'm going to go down first. We're going to do intensity 10 because it's quite important. And we're going to add the symbol. So add image. Choose from the gallery. And there's my piece of copal, which came from a huge piece, but it's just a small piece of it. Okay, so we're going to send that frequency into the field. Now, you can do this, for example, if you wanted to cleanse your space, your healing space. On the last video, I was where I was talking about scanning your clients distantly. It's a really good tool to add this in to purify your client's house or container in which you're going to do the healing in when you're distantly, when you're not there, for example. So this is a good one. Use this for that. If you've got like some sage, you can add that in. I'm just looking to see if there's any other picture that I'd like to bring in here in terms of bringing positive changes. Yeah, no, I think this is the only one at the moment I want to add there. Oh, I know, I could add a picture of my house, actually. This could work. Now I might just have to disconnect from the Healy briefly because I don't have this one on. I'm going to send this to my other tablet because I didn't previously save this one. All right. Just going to come off there. Okay, and back to the Healy. So you can go off the Healy app when you're halfway through it. Don't worry if you need to just go off and get your pictures. Now I'm going to add an image, choose from the gallery. Okay, now you get to see my house. So I've been making it really pretty in my house. This is my living room. And it's a really good one to just, you know, I want to bring clearing of energy in my house. So this is a great picture to use. All right. And also in the environment. So I'm going to click the cross button and tick. We have now got at the top health. We've got groundedness in myself and what's going on at the moment. And my environment is purified and brings positive changes. Okay. All right. Next one up. Add manually the desired state. So some other pictures that I've got going on here is I've got a family, very important. I've also got Glastonbury Festival is something that we're going to this year, and I really want it to happen, but we've got some things going on at the moment that is kind of challenging, and I just want it to flow, and I want it to just be fun and everything I've ever wished for. It's where I met my partner 3 years ago, and it hasn't been on since we met each other, and we now live here, and we've actually managed to get in with a volunteer job, and I just want it to work out. So I've got a little bit of a picture for that, for it to work out. So I'd like to work with this one. So let's go with, because obviously fun and leisure is very important. So I want to put it for all of us because I want me, Elliot, and Evelyn, who's my stepdaughter, and she's now living with us. So hopefully this will all happen, that we all get to go. And I've got a picture of us on the TP field, not during the festival, but all three of us in Glastonbury Festival TP field. So it means that, you know, we can bring that in. So I've got desired state, Evelyn, or maybe we'll just go like, we all have a lot of fun at Glastonbury Festival. Evelyn. So you can put in the names that this is kind of who it's for, if it's not just for you, if it's for everybody. So Evelyn, Abbey, and Elliot. Okay, so that's family. And then we're going to go down and we're going to add in intensity, definitely 10, and then add symbols. So here we're going to add in an image of us. We're a bit sideways, but it's fine. It will still send the frequencies. That's us on the TP field. And add another image of the festival yearbook. So Glastonbury 50 years, because it was going to be 50 years, but this is going to be the 50th one. So it's really showing that this is going to be for this. All right. So that's going to be our fun and leisure post. Let me just see. Actually, I might also add in the sunshine image for this one as well, because we definitely want sunshine. We don't want rain. Okay, so we've got sunshine. We've got Glastonbury Festival 50 yearbook. And we've also got a picture of us on the TP field. Excellent. So cross that off, tick the box, and we've got that in there now. Okay, we're going to add one more. Okay, and this is definitely important. So actions, add manually, and we're going to add in money, because how are we, I talked about this at the beginning, money is such a big thing at the minute for anyone going through, who are spiritual and looking to kind of pursue their life path without being distracted. The earth really needs it right now, and I'm getting strong messages around that. So this is another important thing. So I'm adding in money, and yeah, I think that will do for today. So I've already got this picture as well. So I am financially abundant. I spelled that wrong. Will do. I'm financially abundant in my life, and I pursue my life path and share my wealth I don't know why this, that line's from above. And share my wealth with others. Have I spelled abundant wrong? That's fine. Okay, I'm not going to get too stuck on the spelling. All right, because the intention is there. And then intensity 10, please. And then add a symbol. We're going to add an image of money. So I just picked one from online. You can do the same. Here's a stash of cash. There you go. Everyone wants a bit of that in their life. And you can also be specific on what it is that you would like to have in your life. If you want, including on this, but for now I'm just putting that I want to be financially abundant and share with others. I would like to record a vibration for this one. So I'm just going to go online. I'm going to put into YouTube frequencies for attracting money. That will do. This one will be good. Probably got some ads as well. Sorry for the ads.
Do you guys see this app?
I'm just going to mute myself while the ad goes forward. Okay, so I have just sent a frequency for attracting abundance of money. So it's a theta binaural beat, find one that you like. Okay, so I've now added in a vibration of attraction for that. And we're going to cross the box and tick. And there we go. So what we've got now is we've got a coaching scan, okay, where we could have deleted everything that we scanned, but we didn't, because it was very relevant and also very important for all areas of my life. And then we've added in more. So I've added in, health. We've added in vitamins that could help with that. I've also added in things that would ground me, like stones, and, about attracting in more of the elements into my life, like earth, air, water. We took vibrations of the water chimes. I then also brought in Gopal, which is an incense, which I'd like to cleanse my house at the moment. So I put a picture of my house in there. And then I've also added in, something fun that, something that I'd like to have, like a really great Glastonbury festival with the family. And finally, I've added in, I'm financially abundant in my life, and we've added a picture of money, and we've vibrated the attracting money frequency. So this is just an example. You can add more, but this is really good. And then, I'm going to vibrate that with my scan. Okay. And I'm going to do that like every single day for a week to kind of kickstart it. You can do this once a month. You can do it once a week. You choose however you want to do it. If you feel like it's a bit too much for you to kind of keep going on your Healy every day to do it, then just do it every so often. It's enough. To be honest, doing this once is already sent the frequencies out into the universe. And what I believe is the universe will give you what you need when you're ready for it. So even if you just send it once, like, I believe that that's strong enough. So don't get too stuck on how often you need to send the frequencies. Just trust that this has already happened on another timeline and it's coming, and it's like planting a seed. Okay, this is like planting a seed in the garden, but instead we're going to send the frequencies with Healy. All right, so I will send the frequencies into my field now, and I'll just do 1 minute and 20. All right, so during this, you might want to light a candle, you might want to meditate, you might do whatever it is that makes you feel good, so that you can actually really attract those frequencies that you want in your life. Okay, and yeah, just really work with the coaching app if you've got it. Now, I've done the coaching app because it's the first one I went to, and I felt like it was quite relevant, actually. I do want to show you that you can do this with the Aura app, because not everyone has the coaching module. So in a minute, once I've sent the frequencies into my field, I'm going to show you how you can go and, first of all, save this particular abundant scan, this vision board scan. And then I'm going to go and show you that you can do this with the Aura scan as well. I'm just going to let that receive into my field. I can really feel it vibrating, It's super strong. I really love the coaching app. Okay, brilliant. All right, so I've sent that a bit into my field. I'm going to do some more of that in a bit. Okay, I'm going to if you go down to the house in the bottom corner, the home section, you see lists. Okay, it should be there now. Just go to me. All right, and I'm hoping, where is it? It probably hasn't synced yet, actually, because I know that, it could be at the bottom. That's a problem. It always takes a bit longer to, where is it, March? Okay, I'm going to leave it. But what you normally do when you want to go and, name it, okay, what you do is, imagine if it's the top one now. Okay, we're going to slide to the left, and you can see that you can actually, you can't rename it on this one. Okay, I've never done that before, so it doesn't look like it will work with the coaching app. But normally, you can do that. Although it should work with all of them. Let's see. Oh, look, that one works. Okay, so obviously you can't rename it with the resonance scan like Australian bush flowers, but you can rename it with the Aura scan. Okay, so this is rename. Okay, click rename and just rename it Vision Board 2022 or Vision Board for the date, April. Okay, and save. All right, and then obviously you can go back and you should be able to find it. Probably at the bottom now because it's in V. Okay, so then you'd have to search for it. That's how to rename it anyway. I'm not going to go searching for it now. But for some reason, normally you can actually search for it. So for some reason, lists are a little bit not working at the moment, or they're not like naming very well. So you might just want to keep it date-wise. Click the top. That's something that's definitely changed during the last few months. So I will get back to you on that one, okay, because I didn't realize that it's changed so much. All right, maybe it's better to keep it on the date to start with, if that's happening for you as well, then you don't lose it. You definitely don't want to lose it, especially if you want to send the frequencies out every single day. All right, and then what we need to do then is show you now just how you do this with the aura analysis. So if you go to aura, you do the exact same thing. You start by recording the aura. So I'm going to record my aura. You can go and have a look at how it looks. Okay, you can pick one of them. So for example, if you're doing a vision board, you might want to pick third eye, or if you feel like it's a specific aura that you want to work on. So say, for example, it's more about emotional, or perhaps it's about life direction. So the solar plexus might be quite good to do it. It could also be heart chakra. So heart chakra could work quite well, because heart chakra is about also all the things that we love, and it's about opening up for gratitude. Throat chakra is really high, and that's really funny because throat chakra is all about manifestation. We need the heart and the throat to work very well for manifestation. So that's also a good one. So choose which one that resonates with you the most. All right, and you can go and scan that particular one. You can scan more than one if you want. So just to show you, maybe I just pick solar plexus for, I don't know, life direction. We start the analysis. You can put there in your focus that we did before. So it can be anything like, I attract everything that I want in my life. Like, I think we picked something else before I wrote it down, but just pick an affirmation that you feel is an overview of what it is that you want to bring into your life. Okay, so let's just put vision board, manifestation. Okay, and then you're going to start the analysis. Now I'm going to just quickly show you, for those people that don't want to keep them, we're going to just delete them. Okay, so you can see the little red corner. Do you want to delete this? Yes. The little red one again. Do you want to delete this? Yes. And again, do I want to delete this? Yes. Okay, so you've got literally like a blank canvas. And that's another way you can do it. And you can also do that with the coaching app. You don't actually have to have like all of the scan results coming up with your vision board. You can just have this. And then you just literally go actions and you add manually, just the same as what we were. It's the exact same process. But I wanted to show you that because anyone that doesn't have the coaching app, you can do it that way. So that was our session for today. We've finished. I hope that that was fun and useful for you to kind of get creative with Healy. And I know some of you have done this before, but sometimes it's nice to watch it actually happening and to get inspired. And I hope this inspires you all for doing your own vision board and, having some fun with your visions and, manifesting everything that you want in your life. So is there any questions? No. Amazing. And I expect you all will go off now and start collecting some visions or some pictures. Loved it. Oh, I'm so happy you like that. It is just like, it's just fun, and especially if you get the whole family involved, it can become like a really exciting activity to do once a month, maybe, it could be the first weekend of the month or something like that. And you kind of add a new vision to the vision board. It doesn't have to be like, you could start with one vision and then you just add as you go along. You could essentially just have like one card and you just add all the pictures onto it. If you want to do it really quickly and you just need to just get everything on one, you can just add everything onto one manual section, like if I just click add manually, and you just put all your pictures on. So you could be just everything that I put in individual categories, and then just send everything in your field. Just make sure that you're quite specific in the description what it is that you want, because then it's not getting muddled up with all the different wishes. But you can really be so creative with this, and let me know if it works for you and if those things are coming true in your life as well, because that's a real confirmation as well that it's working for you. Really happy you enjoyed it, ladies. I'm hoping everyone enjoys the replay as well.
It was fab.
Oh, good. I'm so happy.
Really loved it.
Awesome. I'm so happy you could make it. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one then. Yeah. Thanks, ladies, for being here.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Brilliant.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.